Welcome back to Grey Ghost Outdoors, and today we are going through my updated outdoor essentials bag. Alright, so what my outdoor essentials bag is. So if you're familiar with Boy Scouts, we have a 10 essentials, and basically that's just how the essentials that you need for camping and doing stuff in the outdoors. I've expanded on that and put together basically a kit that has all of the things that I would need for if I got stuck in the outdoors or just basically around camp chores. So it covers if I get lost in the wilderness, so it's what my survival kit is for when I go hiking, but it's also my camping essentials, so when I go camping, it goes with me as well. Alright, so let's get into the kit. So first off, on the outside, so this is a VaneQuest bag. It's like the biggest bag that they have, I believe, in this form factor. And on the outside I have just a pen, random just throwaway pen, some super glue for gear repairs, stuff like that. And on the back I have this cool thing that's a little battery waterproof thing. I've tested it, it is indeed waterproof. And inside I have some AAAs for a headlamp that I used to use, but it's also good for just batteries. And then I have some like lint for fire starting. And that lives on the back of like the MOLLE panels on the back of the bag. Additionally, on these MOLLE panels I have super glued some Velcro patches so I can attach it to like a hook and loop field on the back of the pack. Additionally, you can see laying down here is my compass. This is a Brunton compass. I really like this compass because it can be the two types of compasses that you have. So it has a clear bottom so you can see maps with it, and that type of compass that you need for orienteering with a map, but you also have the mirror and the wayfinding that you need with a like orienteering compass. So I like the multi-factor ability of this compass, and they also come with some cool sheets for that stuff. So I like this compass. It's not in here because it doesn't really fit. It usually goes in the top of my bags or something more accessible for while I'm doing the orienteering portion, but it is one of the 10 essentials, so it belongs with this kit. Alright, so let's get into it. It opens up like this, and we'll just go through it. So in the center, I have a ferrocerium rod. This is from Uberleben. It's the main one it's renowned for being very good. I got the I guess this is a six-sided shape. Six-sided shape. I was right. Six-sided shape, and it's good for getting all the corners that you need to shave off. Additionally, we have some rope in here for your rope things and setting up tarps, stuff like that. Alright, let's go down this side first. Over here I have a survival blanket that is camo on the outside and reflective on the inside. Interesting because you sometimes want to be found with these, but I guess you could turn it inside out and it would reflect it. This one's from Lost in the Woods or something like that. I'll link it below. But always a good thing to have for rescue shelter, but also to keep people warm if they're injured. Moving back down through, I have some bleach for making could also be used for purifying water, but mainly keep it in there for washing dishes. I have a toenail clipper, or just a nail clipper. Great thing to have, especially while hiking. Those toenails can get really worrisome. Then some bug spray, and this is just a small little like mechanical one. You don't want aerosols, those aren't good for the environment, but a small one like that is good. My toothbrush and toothpaste. My toothbrush folds out like this, which I think is pretty cool and more compact. But toothbrush and toothpaste, you need to get your Hygiene. Keep it up to date in the outdoors. You also got matches. So I go off of like 3 ways to start a fire at least. So I have my the fire steel, the ferrocerium rod. These are some stormproof matches in here, and then my last one is a little lighter down here. And like, this is the same lighter that I had in my other kit, where it has duct tape around the outside and a sewing needle on the inside right here for taking care of stuff like that. I have also recently taken the safety off the lighter. I think it's helpful for, especially if you have cold hands and they're starting to lose motor function. Okay, last on the outside of this pocket, I have my water purification tablets. So you also want to have a few ways to purify water. This is the one in this case. So I have the water purification tablets and then the other tablets that make it taste a little better. So I like those. Right, moving to the back here, some extra food. You should replace these every so often, but I have a kind bar and some bouillon cubes, great little compact snacks if you get lost with only this kit and you need some food. Then I have like this little Coleman tent repair kit. A great thing to have. It has a sewing needle, some thread, and the little splints for your tent stake, for your tent poles. A great thing to have, a repair kit. Now I have some hot hands, some like hand warmers. Great thing to have. Makes your life a lot better while you're working outside. All right, last thing here. These are 2 little bags that you can hold water in, so I can drop the tablets of purifying water into these tablets, and that's definitely a good thing to have. This was a new addition to my kit, recent addition to my kit, so it's something I haven't had a chance to try out, but I really wanted a reservoir for some water because I didn't have that in this kit prior. And that is it for this side. Moving on to the other side. So I have some sunscreen. You should try and get unscented for the outdoors, but if you can't, it is what it is. It's a stick. It's the same stick that I used when I went to Philmont. It's a great option because you can get the places that you need. So like your arms and your neck and your ears and your face, those main places that can get sunburnt. And it comes in a small form factor. Down here I have a little knife sharpener. Like I said, more comfort items. If I go backpacking, I can take some of this stuff out. But this is a good thing to have in camp just in case your knives get dull and you kind of need those. Here I have a little rescue whistle. Pretty self-explanatory, but good thing to have. Alright, I have some like Camp Suds biodegradable soap. You can use this for your washing your dishes essentially, and I've also used it to wash my hair myself while I was at Philmont, so great multi-purpose soap, always a good thing to have. Then a little sponge for your camping cleaning, and this is a great thing to have. You can also cut it into smaller things if you don't want to use the full thing and put it back into your kit dirty. Then I have some Gold Bond foot body powder, and this is great for people who get blisters often in their feet or have to deal with chafing. That's another thing that I have in here, and I really like it. And also, when these things have a tendency to leak, so I've put some duct tape on the top of it. All right. Back here I have some duct tape. It's in the same way that the duct tape in my first aid kit. It's wrapped around a credit card, and a great form factor. And yeah, always good to have duct tape for repairs and stuff like that. All right, here I have my little survival kit essentially. Some Altoids tin. It's in an Altoids tin, so I can make char cloth if I need to. Here I have some like marking flags, so this can be used to mark my trail, mark tent stakes, stuff like that. Multi-use there. And then I have the contents of like a Survive Outdoors longer kit, and this is a survival kit with like fire plugs, some fishing stuff, a mirror, stuff like that. And that all goes in this Altoids tin. And then additionally I have some chapstick, because that's always a good thing to have while you're outdoors. One thing that I do not have currently on me is a anti-friction lotion that I have, not a lotion but like a cream, and I put it on my hips while I'm backpacking because that chafes a lot. I'll link that down below, and it's also in my sea base video if you want to go look at that, but I don't have it in my kit right now. Thank you so much for watching about my essentials bag. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.